Today we'll discuss about the topic vector. I am Stanan Soni and today we'll discuss about the topic vector. Before discussing the vector, we have to know about the physical quantities. फिजिकल क्वांटिटी के बारे में हमें पता होना जरूरी है कि फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज क्या होती है और कितने टाइप की होती है. Physical quantities, the quantities which can be measured and obeys the law of physics. Physical quantities ऐसी quantities जो मेजर की जा सकती हैं और फिजिक्स के लॉज ओबे करती है. The quantities which can be measured and obeys the law of physics called physical quantities. Physical quantities are divided into two types. Physical quantities are divided into two types. First, vector. Second, scalar. Now we can discuss the scalars. What is scalar? Scalar is a quantity which has magnitude only. Scalar is a quantity which has magnitude only. It is specified by a single number along with proper unit. Example, if I say I moved 5 km, then I didn't specify any direction, then I can say it is a scalar quantity. So I can say distance is a scalar quantity. You can take some other example like mass, density, length, temperature, all are scalar quantities. Second, we can take vectors. Vectors are physical quantities having magnitude as well as direction and obeys the laws of vector algebra. Physical quantity which have magnitude as well as direction and obey the law of vector algebra are called vectors. Example, you can take displacement, velocity, acceleration, momentum, etc. All are vectors. Now we can take representation of vector. How we can represent representation of vector. Vector can be represent by place arrow over letter. किसी भी लेटर पर हम एरो लगा दें तो वो वेक्टर को रिप्रेजेंट करता है. Example, if I have to represent the A vector, then I can put arrow over A. So A vector to represent the A vector. Here, length of the arrow shows the magnitude and arrow sign shows, or you can say head of the arrow sign shows the head and it represents the tail. Head represents the direction of the vector and length of the arrow shows the magnitude of the vector. Now you can study the types of vector. Vectors are of different kinds. Like first, equal vectors. Vectors though have same magnitude and same direction. You can say equal magnitude and same direction. Vectors those have equal magnitude and same direction are called equal vectors. Suppose it's a vector and it's a b vector. Then a vector and b vector represent the equal vectors. Second, opposite vector. Vectors those have same magnitude but act in opposite direction called opposite vector. Like a vector, this is a b vector. Both are represent the opposite vectors. Third, axial vector. Vector which shows the rotational effect. Which shows the rotational effect on an axial vector and its direction is along the axis of rotation. Direction along the axis of rotation. Example, angular velocity, omega, torque, etc. Next, unit vector. A vector of unit magnitude and has direction in the given vector. You can say a vector of unit magnitude and has direction in the direction of given vector. Unit vector is used to specify, it is used to specify the direction of a particular vector. Just like example, you can say first it is specified or it is denoted by n cap. Example, if I have to specify the unit vector of a vector, then I can write unit vector of a vector, then I can write a cap will be equal to a vector divided by the magnitude of a vector. If I have to find out the unit vector of any vector, then it will equal to the vector divided by the magnitude of that given vector.